He actually did have to beg me a little bit to come up here. I've been doing software for a long, long time. How many of you were involved in software? There's quite a few of you. I love software. I've been interested in computers ever since I was a young man in high school. I remember my mom, who I brought, and my wife here, Lisa, she had gotten a computer to one of the very first Macintoshes that you actually had to load from disks, And I just loved playing with it, trying to figure it out. And then I got my first DOS computer and just started figuring all this stuff out. And, I've built all my businesses maybe kind of all the same way, but different than maybe a lot of people think about here, because I am not necessarily a salesperson or a marketing person. I think I do really well at that, but like my specialty is product and building amazing things. And I love people, and I love to take care of people. And I think that's made me very successful in what I do, because I tremendously care about every customer I have and whether or not I'm meeting the needs that they have. And I found that every time I listen to them and then extrapolate what they actually need, because customers are really bad about telling you what they actually need. But when I extrapolate that and then turn it into a platform, I found that I always just have them keep coming back and buying more and doing more with me. And I've built my whole career on that. And I love doing it. Right now I'm CEO at Observe Point, and I've been kind of doing it again. Observe Point's actually, I helped co-found the company back in like 2008, while I was actually still at Omniture. But I took over CEO 5 years ago to try and get the company to do better at product. That's actually where it was really struggling. And I think we see that a lot in Utah. We're known to have a sales culture here in Utah, very sales oriented. And we sometimes, I think, forget about building great product here. And I think you get a little bit of the opposite of that in Silicon Valley, where they're known to build these amazing technological products, but then they struggle with some of their sales organizations. And so that's what I love to focus on, is trying to make sure that my product's selling itself, make sure that the product is leading the growth with all of my customers. And I definitely recommend that. Like, if you're starting something, really put your customer first. Make sure that you're thinking about those things, because if you do that, you'll keep your CAC low, right? And then you'll be able to grow much faster by having something that's being more product-led.